Hello everyone, this is V-Man and welcome. New week started and again we have interesting combinations in all daily races, but let's start with the daily race B. We are back on a Dragon Trail Seaside and I'm using Lexus RCF, although the best car for this track clearly is Viper because almost all 10 guys used this car for setting their best lap times, but last time when we were on a Dragon Trail Seaside I was using the Lexus RCF, and that means that I have a lot of experience with this car, so after just a couple of laps I was able to set a decent lap time and I decided to enter the race with Lexus. First race started, I started as you can see on a third position. Of course, problem with the Lexus is that it's a very fast car, but it's very difficult to drive it fast or to its limits. So I was struggling a bit with the consistency, as you can see, going just after a couple of corners I was under attack by a British guy who is behind me. He's very close and we are going downhill towards the very fast left, right, left section. My car is, I think, superior, but Audi, who is behind me, is a very fast car on a straight line. As you can see, he's already gaining, so I'm already under attack. I am defending, going onto the right side, downhill, side by side, on the brakes, and look at that Audi. At the moment I thought, come on, I made a big mistake, I braked too early, but no, he was the one who braked too late, so it wasn't on me, it was on him, luckily. So I'm still on a third place, going towards the chicane, need to do it right, chicane of death, rightfully named by a Super GT, and I didn't die, but I was badly broken and I lost 2 positions. So going first time through the chicane of death I made a mistake, but okay, I will hope that next run through the chicane will be just fine. So first lap is about to end, going into a second, and now once again I am under attack. This time by Italian guy, again in Audi. I already said, very fast car on a straight line. We are side by side going towards the first corner of the second lap, on the brakes here. And very nice move by Italian guy, he went in front of me, I must admit. Very nice move. I was faster here, but I couldn't move either onto the left or onto the right, so I just nudged him gently and we are continuing with the race. But now I must pay attention on a Dutch guy who is behind me, very close. Of course, he is looking for opportunity to attack me. That is all natural in racing. He is very close. Italian guy already built a small gap, so now it's me and a Dutch guy. We are going again through the fast section, and I said that the Lexus is very fast car, especially through this section, so I was able to come close to the Italian guy, so I'm preparing a counter-attack, going downhill on the brakes, and I'm trying on the outside, and I was able to finish that move. So we are even now. Italian guy did that very nice move on the outside and I did the same on him, going through the chicane, and this time I did it well, thankfully. Nudged the wall a bit, lost some speed. I'm still not safe. Italian guy is close. Second lap is about to end. Last corner on the brakes. And I almost went off the track. Italian guy is now once again on my left side. We are going towards the first corner of the third lap. Very close battle, very intense racing. On the brakes this time, he braked a bit late and a gentle nudge here. He was bound to go off the track. I did nudge him and 4 seconds penalty. Come on, game. This penalty system is killing me. Yes, I did nudge the guy, but as you saw, he was bound to go off the track because he braked late. That is my opinion. Feel free to comment about that situation. And I mean, 4 seconds penalty, it's just too much. It's very harsh. But okay, let's continue with the race. Once again, going through the fast section. Now French guy is attacking me, so whole Europe is attacking me. Spanish guy, French guy, Dutch guy, Italian guy, I mean, come on. He tried there, but he overbraked himself, so I did the classical undercut move, so I'm once again in front of him. I think that this is one more very nice move. Going towards the chicane of death, third time in this race. Full throttle, he smacked the wall, so thankfully I will breathe a bit easily now. Going towards the last corner of the third lap. But still I have this penalty, this very high 4 seconds penalty. And I am about to serve it. Fourth and the final lap. Thankfully I had a big advantage, or myself and a French guy had a really big advantage from a cars behind, so I lost only one position. And going towards the chicane, yellow flag, one guy died, so I'm back on a 5th place, and this is the place I will finish on at the end of a first race. That is nice. And because of that penalty my SR went down, and the game thought that I'm some kind of monster, that I'm killing other guys on the track, so it puts me into a very low lobby. Look at this, second guy is 3 seconds slower than myself, so I just need to go safe to the first corner. And I was driving well and consistent, as you can see, and eventually I won this second race. And I don't know how I was 4th by the points when the second guy was 3 seconds slower, but okay, I don't know. My 94th victory, and let's go into a third race of the video. This time I will start on a 2nd place. In front of me is a guy from, I think, India. That's the Indian flag, I'm not sure, but okay. And the race is on. Behind me is a Spanish guy, in front of me Indian guy. Into the corner, I'm careful as always going to the first corner. Everything is going well so far, but just after a couple of corners, Spanish guy who is in Viper is coming close. I said that I was struggling with the consistency in a Lexus. Downhill towards the fast section, I'm trying to get away from a Spanish guy. He's in dirty air, so maybe that is my advantage, maybe that will help me to get away from him. Downhill, Viper can brake a bit later on the brakes here, but I did it well this time. Almost every time I went wide, this corner is very difficult to me to do it right. And we are now going toward the chicane. I'm hoping to go through it without dying. Did it very well, but the Spanish guy did it better, so his speed is higher. He is attacking me on my left side. We are side by side. Last corner of the first lap, on the brakes into the corner. He's right on my bumper. He's trying undercut move. I went completely off the track, but somehow I managed to tame the car, to keep the control of the car. So we are side by side into a second lap. I'm still second, now I'm third, but I'm not going to let him to overtake my position. Towards the first corner of the second lap, on the brakes, on the inside, and I did it good. I was able to defend my position, but man, this was very intense battle. We are racing on a really close distance, and now he started to flash me. He thinks that I will make a mistake, and I don't know what happened here. He bumped into me, probably somebody bumped into him first, and then he bumped into me, and look how many guys is with penalty. They are flashing all over the place. And this is the moment when I started to build a gap, and I started to breathe easily, a bit more easily. And from this 0.8 or 0.7 seconds advantage, I was able to build it on 1 second, 1.1, something like that, but the guy in front of me was far away, he was safe. So I was just trying now to establish my pace, not to make a mistake, especially going through the chicane of that. And I will finish this second place. And here, guy in first place went a bit off the track, but that didn't change a thing. I still stayed on a second place, he stayed on a first. And going into the last corner of the fourth and the final lap, I was relaxing this fourth and the final lap, and the Spanish guy was coming close. And at this moment I was like, okay, he's still far enough, so I'm not in danger. But then I decided to go onto the right, so my distance was longer, and look at this. He almost took my second position. I don't know what I did there, but clearly I did something wrong and almost, as I said, lost my second place. Thankfully, that didn't happen. So this third race I finished on a second position. So I was satisfied with that, gaining points. And let's go into a fourth and the final race of the video. And this time I picked Viper. I did a short practicing session with the Viper, and I couldn't do the same lap time as I did with the Lexus. I can drive this Viper more consistently than a Lexus, but to me this is a slower car. I cannot drive it fast enough. Into first corner, careful as always. Behind me is a Italian guy who is very aggressive. You will see later why I'm saying that. On the brakes here, and I overbraked myself a bit. This was dive bomb move, classical dive bomb move, so I lift off a bit to let the Swiss guy go in front of me, but Italian guy took advantage of that. You know me, I don't like to push anybody off the track. I don't like to, you know, go up in positions with illegal moves. So that is the reason why I lift off, and that is the reason why Italian guy is now in front of me, but okay. End of the first lap, going into a second, fifth position. I lost one place, but never mind that. So Italian guy went a bit off the track, so now I'm faster. I'm on his tail, but that Audi is crazy fast car on the straight line, and even though I'm in his slipstream, I'm not able to go in front of him or to be faster. On the brakes here, again into a corner, into the first corner of the second lap. Entry speed low, exit speed high, and once again I'm very close to Italian guy. On the brakes here, and look at this move by Italian guy. This is the reason why I said he's very aggressive. He pushed the Dutch guy off the track, and he did it, you know, without blinking. He casually continues with his race. I don't like that kinds of moves, but okay, that is his right to do, and he didn't even get a penalty, but okay. It's not that this game is punishing anybody without a reason. So going into the last corner of the second lap, Swiss guy and Italian guy are battling, losing time, and again I had a better exit, so again I'm really close to the car in front of me, going over the start finish straight. This time that's the Swiss guy, I'm on his bumper. So third lap, 2 more laps to go. 4 cars onto the brakes here, and the Spanish guy went for a move, bumped into me, and all hell breaks loose. Guy in front of me didn't go south in time, and I wanted to do just that because I received 3 seconds penalty. You saw a very strange situation. Car was already off the track, didn't ghost in time. I did bump into him, and the game thought I did something very wrong and punished me with a 3 seconds penalty. What can I do? This is Polyphony Digital. This is Gran Turismo Sport. Welcome. Okay, once again, let's put my head down and continue with the race. In front of me is a German guy, so let's see what can we do. Spanish guy went off the track, so I'm on a 7th place now. On the brakes, I couldn't do this corner right, not once. I made a mistake almost every time I was wide. Going towards the chicane of that one more time, group of cars in front of me. I need to be very careful here not to crash. Luckily I didn't, but I was slow, and the British guy in Audi is again very fast. He's already going onto my right side. I was late to block that. On the brakes, he went in front of me. I am doing undercut move on the throttle, small nudge, full throttle, and come on, the game. Yes. Again, I wanted to do that with the PC4. I mean, unbelievable. Small nudge, no damage is done, and I received 1 second penalty. I mean, as I said, this game is killing me. So my SR is going down now. I was hoping that my DR is not going down, because I learned previously that if your SR drop down too much, your DR is also dropping down. I mean, if you make too many mistakes with the penalty in one race, you will get a DR down also, same as SR. So I served my penalty, 4th in the final lap. I am now on a 9th place. Once again going over the fast left, right, left section. I mean, terrible race. Couple of really undeserved penalties, big penalties, but okay, on the brakes here. 9th place for me. Couple of more corners until the end. Again, I went wide. This corner is very difficult to me, as I said already. Couple of guys in front of me are with the penalty. Can I improve maybe 1 or 2 position? I will see, or we will see. Over the chicane of that, I did it well, and the Audi in front of me smacked the wall, lost some speed, so now I'm on a 7th place, and I think that one more guy died in a chicane of that, because I was 9th and now I'm 7th, and I see in the distance British guy has a 0.5 second penalty, but he will be given 1 second on time because there is no steering spot here. On the throttle over the finishing line, and I was able to jump onto the 6th place, and eventually that is not bad result, because I started 4th, right? Definitely my DR went down and my SR went down. Luckily my DR stayed on A+, but my SR went on A. But I will recover that soon. The most important thing is that my DR is still on A+. So that was it for today. You saw everything that was happening. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe, turn your notifications on. I will upload 2 videos per week. That's the plan, at least. So thanks for watching, and you can also check out my Facebook page. The link is in the description. See you next time. The V-Man is out.